Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, I'm going to be telling you guys why it's a good idea not to go to Butcher Creek at night in Red Dead Redemption 2. So even if you don't go to this place at night, Butcher Creek is one of the creepiest areas in the game. As you already know, we've discussed the real reason why everyone here is, deformed and mutated and sort of acting crazy. And that's because everyone in this village believes that they are being cursed by demons and spirits, when in reality it was just a mining company that had actually poisoned their mind with arsenic, and I think it was some other mineral that's not good for you if you drink it. So essentially they were drinking poisoned water, which is why everyone was getting sick, everyone was getting morphed and deformed. And this is sort of a fun fact that you might not have known about. That guy who plays the banjo in Butcher's Creek is actually a real person. So the banjo mutant, this guy was a real person. This isn't something that Rockstar just made up. Now, I am not a medical expert, but apparently this is an extreme case of a disease called goiter, which is a swelling of the thyroid due to iodine deficiency. And a lot of you guys probably consume normal amounts of iodine, so you don't have to worry about that. If you really consume anything with salt, you're going to be getting plenty of it. So I think this was an extremely rare case of it. But once again, it's another interesting factoid about Butcher's Creek that you might not have known about. Now, why should you not go here at night? Well, something very creepy happens. Now, I actually wanted to set up camp so that I could actually fast travel to nighttime. And while I was doing that, something happened to me that has never occurred before. This crazy lady sat down at my campsite and started talking to me. I'll let you guys actually take a listen to this conversation right now. It's so freaky.
Oh, mister, am I glad I found you? I'm colder than blue belly hell out here. Could I warm up by your fire just a bit?
All right. I guess you can sit a while.
Oh, I sure do appreciate this. You won't even know I'm here. Oh, got myself rightly turned around out here. So 2 days or more. Oh, Jerry Ann guzzled up all the chitterlings, so I go out hunting squirrels. Only Esther still got my damn warm britches. And I got poor circulation, even at the best of times. So, November, my feet, they always turn brown. So I glug some shine to keep myself warm. And then I woke up on a riverbank, shivering like a shitting dog. I get lost real easy. You ever heard of a place called Butcher Creek, mister? Our entire village has been marked by the demon, stealing our bodies and our minds. And we have all been cursed, and ain't nothing we can do but just wait our time. Wait, why are you looking at me like that? Now, I don't know if I like you, mister. You got the same look my uncle has. I'll take my chances. You stay away from me.
So she does kind of talk about the demons of Butcher's Creek, but at the same rate, I've never had this happen before. Now, I've had people come up to me while I've been camping and say you're in enemy territory, don't camp here again. But I've never had a crazy lady just sit down and have a conversation with me. So now that it's nighttime in Butcher's Creek, let's actually figure out where we need to go. So for this, you're going to need to sort of go to the northwestern part of Butcher's Creek, and we're going to be looking for a very small shed. Now, this shed doesn't have really anything particularly interesting in it. If you guys are wondering where it is, it's right on the R of New Hanover. in sort of, like I said, the northern part of Butcher's Creek. Now, once again, if you go inside the shed itself, it doesn't seem to be all that, unusual. It looks like it clearly is starting to rot and decay, but there's nothing in here that screams creepy or terrifying or mysterious. But something very interesting happens at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. on the dot at this shed. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to wait until 4 a.m. and literally the second 4 a.m. arrives, something very creepy happens underneath this. You can see a glowing red symbol appears. And in case you guys don't know what that symbol is, it's actually the pentagram. Specifically, it's a devil's or demon pentagram, which is even more creepy. And it is really hard to see, so I do apologize about that. Obviously, because we're only on consoles, there's no way to free clip through this and actually see it a little bit better. But you can clearly see that it is visible. It's there from multiple different angles. And I'm not sure what sort of symbolism this is supposed to mean, seeing a devil's pentagram here in Butcher's Creek. Now, there was no other scary noises or spooky sounds that came about. Everything was completely normal. Nothing else seemed to change. The only thing that was different was this incredibly creepy pentagram underneath this shed. Now, it only lasts for 1 hour and will actually disappear at 5 a.m. So I'm not sure what is the significance of the time, 4 a.m. to 5 a.m., but that is the only time in which this creepy devil symbol will appear underneath this shed. So once the clock hits 5 a.m., it just simply disappears. There's no noise, there's no shriek, there's no shrill, there's no puff of smoke, nothing. It just simply vanishes. And no one really knows why this is the case. So you can replicate this every single day at 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. There's no specifics in which you need to do in order to activate it. It will just appear. It looks to appear in any type of weather, and the people of Butcher's Creek don't seem to be that reacted to it as well. They didn't start to freak out when the symbol actually appeared. They just proceed like it was normal. And I wonder what this means. Does it have any connection to why the people of Butcher's Creek are so freaked out and terrified over demons and spirits? And keep in mind, I'm checking this out after I already solved the mystery. But once again, if you watch that video, you would know at the end they still believe that they're cursed. So I wonder if there's any connection here at all, or if this is just random. Now, I wanted to try a couple of experiments with this. Maybe there was some way in which this symbol could be activated. So the first thing I ultimately tried when we were able to spawn it in another night is, what if I lit it on fire? The association of fire, the devil, this symbol, maybe something like that would work. And unfortunately, when I did that, although it looked pretty cool and pretty creepy, nothing actually changed. In fact, I got a little too overambitious. I tried to throw another fire bottle on the shed, and I ended up killing myself. So we learned a lesson here that playing with fire in Red Dead Redemption 2 is dangerous, but it also did nothing to activate our demon shed. We didn't see anything happen there. So I wanted to give this one more try, because if fire had nothing to do with it, maybe we needed some sort of sacrifice. You never know if something like this needed a sacrifice in order to activate it. So I ended up grabbing a poor rancher who was going to sacrifice himself for this experiment, and we waited until 4 a.m. or a little bit before that. Now, on this night, it actually started raining and a thunderstorm, so I was kind of optimistic. So we placed him down on the spot where the pentagram was going to show up. As soon as it showed up, we confirmed that it was there. And this time, with our guy on the actual spot, we ended up throwing a fire bottle on him. And unfortunately, that didn't lead to any results either. In fact, this guy dying actually set off the entire community of Butcher's Creek, and then it turned into a massive firefight. So this was not a good idea either. So what have we learned here is that nothing we do with this symbol really changes anything. We can't interact with it. There's nothing we can do, at least that I know of, that will, open up some sort of portal to another dimension or changes the world. It's just simply there, and I don't know what connection it has to an Easter egg. Is this a reference to real life where a symbol like this appeared underneath something similar in real life? That I'm not too sure. But I think this mystery is pretty interesting, and I'd love to get you guys involved in the comments down below as well. Let me know if you have experienced this as well in game, and do you have any other ideas in terms of maybe trying to interact with it a little bit more? Or do you think this is the end of the mystery as we know it, that it literally just appears on the ground and that's it? But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. Try this out for yourself and let me know your results in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.